Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well this wonderful morning. What is wrong with my overhead? Damn, something went screwy. Give me just a second. It's the weirdest thing I've ever had happen this morning. Wow, crazy, crazy day. All right, man. I felt like I was sitting in a dungeon. I mean, it's dark enough here as it is, but that was crazy. Couldn't see anything in here. I'm looking at my keyboard, going, "What? What happened? What happened?" Good morning. Good morning, Welsh lady. How are you doing? Top of the morning to you. Good morning, Mary Welsh. Goof morning. I know what you meant though. I am a goof though, I will tell you. Yes. Good morning, JW. Awesome, awesome. Oh yeah, I just saw you up there. I was like, wow, hell, damn. Crap. And yes, Captain Kern. So you're going in for your pre-op. That could be taken so many ways. I mean, for your cataract surgery, going in for your pre-op. It's just been taken so wrong, so many ways. Damn it. Good morning. Good morning. In for just a few, must be to work at 7. Yeah, this morning's gonna be crazy for the wife also. She's got an interesting morning this morning. She's gonna be in court. So it's gonna be interesting. I feel for her, sort of. Uh it's not gonna be an enjoyable morning for her. Up in a few hours, man. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Uh so what I've got going on this morning, oh man, jeez, it is gonna be just one of those days where nothing is working right. My There we go. That's better. I don't feel like I'm just up in your face the whole way. Course, you might like it. I don't know. Not gonna. No judgment here. No judgment here. Good morning, Melly. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This is very cool. This is very cool. Star Z, good to see you. I Ballstorm, what is up? Did I sleep in my clothes? No, no, no. I put this on last night, wore it for like what, an hour or two, and you know took it off, and I sleep in the puff, and then just put it on this morning. Why not? You got a problem with that? Take it. No, no, I didn't have to sleep in my clothes. Jeez. Oh yeah, why would you sleep in your clothes? Just too much fun. maybe I maybe I do. Make it. Oh man. Ah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So we've gotten some storms, as everybody knows, and this is Columbia, Tennessee. Forecasters warn of a wave of dangerous storms in the U.S. that could march through parts of the South early Thursday. Like onward, Christian soldiers marching as well. It's getting that time of year that we have some dangerous storms, so you guys be careful out there. Tornadoes, massive hail that left two no longer with us, and one in North Carolina that's no longer with us. Mm. The storms continue. An outbreak of torrential rain, tornadoes has cut across the country this week from the plains to the Midwest and now the southeastern U.S. At least four people have since died in storms since Monday. And amid the Wednesday storms, the National Weather Service continued issuing tornado warnings that stretched past midnight into North Carolina, Alabama, Georgia, Missouri, and Kentucky. Parts of Arkansas and Mississippi were also under tornado watch through the pre dawn hours. One storm that rumbled across northern Northeastern Tennessee on Wednesday brought about high winds that knocked down power lines and trees. Bob Brooks, sheriff in Claiborne County, about an hour north of Knoxville. Wow. Said a 22-year-old man was in a car when he was fatally struck by one of the trees. Oof. Oof. Man, this is rough. He kept carrying. Oh, that's not too far from the Hollywoods if it's in Knoxville. Second person was deleted in Columbia, in Maury County, city of Columbia, Maury County, where the National Weather Service said likely a tornado had touched down. Columbia is just south of Nashville. Ooh, homes were damaged, people injured, according to Lynn Thompson, assistant director of Maury County 911. Thompson told AP that he could not provide any further details. We're getting overloaded right now. Yeah, and that's the dangerous part about all of this is you can easily get overwhelmed really quick. Rita Thompson, spokesperson for Maury Regional Health, said the hospital had received 5 patients, including the person who had deceased. Another is in serious condition, and 3 had injuries that were not life threatening. She said storms also prompted the Federal Aviation Administration to issue a temporary ground stop at Nashville International Airport and National Weather Service to issue a tornado emergency, its highest alert level, for other nearby areas of the state's capital, including Chapel Hill and Eagleville. Wow, it's just tearing things up. And of course, mobile homes tend to be the biggest magnet of tornadoes. So the more mobile homes you have, the more tornadoes you're going to get. Yes. Good morning, Zach. How you doing this morning? Good to see you. Good to see you. Just stopped by to push the thumbs up. Only had 3 hours of sleep. Going back down for more. Well, you get some rest. Get some rest. No worries. No worries. Yeah, I remember hearing about Kalamazoo's County's Portage area was hit hard as a FedEx facility was ripped apart. Even 50 people temporarily trapped inside. See what I mean? It's like they're magnets, like mobile home magnet. Just amazing how devastating, how quick those things can just roll through. Oof. So, if you get storms rolling in, just be careful. Just be careful out there and, stay out of their paths. They don't play. They don't play. They don't have, you know, they're not gonna deal. What the hell? Fuji Watcher. I'm not even gonna try to say this area. Holy crap. So this is I'm not gonna try to say the name of this particular place. So, and Fujikacha Wacha Jinko Kinko something, Japan, town of, yeah, we'll just say Fujistan has had enough of tourists, known for the number of scenic photo spots that offer near perfect shot of Japan's iconic Mount Fuji. Town on Tuesday began constructing a large black screen on a stretch of sidewalk to block the view of the mountain. The reason? Misbehaving foreign tourists. Well, this particular town, I'm going to say Chucamongo, is a town built on tourism. I welcome many visitors. The town welcomes them too, but there are many things about their manners that are worrying, said Michi Mochi Madi, owner of a cafe serving Japanese sweets ohagi near the soon to be blocked photo spot. Moto, Motomichi, I'm guessing, mentioned littering crossing the road with busy traffic, ignoring traffic lights, trespassing into private property. She isn't unhappy, though. 80% of her customers are foreign visitors whose numbers have surged after the pandemic hiatus that kept Japan closed for about 2 years. That is a pretty damn good view. I'm just saying that, now I don't have to go visit because that's a better picture than I can take right now. Hey, Silver Eagle, welcome to becoming a new member. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Hey, Volstorm, Morning Welsh Lady, of course. Yes. And we've got Glennish, right? Evening, everyone from Australia. Well, evening, evening. So very, very cool. Very, very cool. So her neighborhood suddenly became a popular spot about 2 years ago, apparently after a photo taken in a particular angle showing Mount Fuji in the background, as if sitting atop a local convenience store became a social media sensation known as Mount Fuji Lawson. Okay. I don't get that worked up over a damn picture. So they're going to put a big black billboard on the side of it. Wow. That's how you do it. Put something large and black in front of it. People will take pictures of that instead. It'll be nighttime all the time. Nighttime in the daytime. Good morning, Funston. Oh, wow. So in Europe, concerns over tourism overcrowding historic sites led Venice last week to launch a pilot program to charge day trippers €5 entry fee. Authorities hope it will discourage visitors from arriving on peak days and make the city more livable for its dwindling residents. Now that's not a bad idea. See, I've been to Venice, and there's not a whole lot of people that live there. I think there's 5 rats for every person, and 5 or 4, I think 5 rats for every person, something like 6 or 7 pigeons for each person. And the cool thing is, though, it does bring in really good food for the seagulls in Venice, because the seagulls, they'll eat the rats and the pigeons. It's pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. Like that's how they keep the rats under control, is they don't they recommend not feeding the seagulls, because the seagulls will get hungry. Whenever they get hungry, they keep down the amount of pigeons that are around. Good way of doing it. I had no idea that seagulls would eat rats or pigeons. Venice is an open sewer, sort of, sort of. Um, you could say that, but it's not bad. I've been there. It's pretty, really pretty. I mean, I wouldn't want to live there. It it's sort of dilapidated, but it is pretty. I've got tons of pictures. Hmm. In Europe, oh, I actually think I even have a video out there on my YouTube. So if you're ever interested in seeing what a little bit of what Venice looks like, just watch some of the vids. Pretty cool. Got everything from boat rides to just regular random pictures. I think. Pretty sure I do. It's been a while since I've uploaded any travel pics, but pretty cool. So Fuji Chico has tried other methods, signs urging visitors not to run into the road and to use designated crosswalk in English, Chinese, Thai, Korean, and even hiring a security guard as crowd control. None worked. So they're erecting a large black sun. Black mesh net, which when completed in mid-May will be 2.5 meters or 8.25 feet high and 20 meters long, and will be almost completely block the view of Mount Fuji, officials say. Dozens of tourists gathered Tuesday taking photos, even though Mount Fuji was not in sight due to cloudy weather. Anthony Hoke from France thought the screen was an overreaction, too big a solution for a subject not as big. Even if tourists are making trouble, doesn't look right to me. He said the 26-year-old suggested setting up road barriers for safety instead of blocking views for pictures. But Helen Pohl, a 34-year-old visitor from UK, was sympathetic to the local concern. While traveling in Japan the past few weeks, she's seen tourism really ramped up here in Japan from what we've seen. I can see why people who live and work here might not want to do something about that, she said, noting many were taking pictures even when the mountain was not in view. That's the power of the social medias. Foreign visitors have flocked to Japan since the pandemic border restrictions were lifted, in part due to the weaker yen. Last year, Japan had more than 25 million visitors, and the number this year is expected to surpass nearly 32 million, a record from 2019, according to the Japan National Tourism Organization, and the government wants more tourists. While the booming tourism has helped the industry, it has triggered complaints from residents of popular tourist destinations such as Kyoto and Kamera. Okay. In Kyoto, a famous geisha district recently decided to close some private property alleys. Okay, that's weird. Locals are uncertain about what to do. Mokomachi said she cannot imagine how the black screen can help flow the control of people on the narrow pedestrian walk and the road next to it. Yoshihiko Hogawana, who runs more than half a century old rice shop in the Fujikomochi whatever area, said the overcrowding worsened in the past few months with tourists gathering from around 5 a.m. and talking loudly. He sometimes struggles to get his car in and out of the garage. We've never thought we'd face a situation like that, adding that he is unsure what the solution might be. I suppose we all just need to get used to it. Well, I guess if you want to. I mean, it's pretty damn overcrowded. I mean, we could send you a couple of large bombs if you want. That would clear people out really quick. I mean, I don't want to do that, but I mean, if that's what you want, no, that's a pretty picture. I mean, I don't know. See, taking a picture from a long distance, I guess is okay, but wouldn't it be more interesting to be up close to it and take a picture? I don't know. I mean, that's just me. I have beautiful photos of Venice. Thank you. Yes, you do. Yeah. Just kidding. No, yeah, Venice is awesome. I've got like tons and tons and tons and tons of pictures from Venice. Oh, I'll have to show some of those one night. Just pull them up. I mean, I had fun last night hanging out with all you fine people. Just pulling up just the regular random kind of BS that I do. And it's just what else can you do? You just be a
He's an asshole. Look at his haircut. Anybody with a haircut like that, you know he's an asshole.
expert. What's up, brother? Did you actually get some rest last night?
Yeah. No, I know, slept like an hour or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad. The storms bother.
Weirdest storm pattern I've ever been part of.
So I saw that you were getting a bunch of lightning and stuff.
Yeah. You thought it was all over, and then all of a sudden it's like I was all fired back up again. It's like, well, this kind of sucks. Because I'm the only one awake in the house.
With all the dogs. How your
Yeah.
dogs react? How your dogs react to storms?
They don't care.
Lucky you.
Yeah. Well, the coonhound shouldn't care about anything that doesn't affect her. And then the Labrador, we actually got a really good breed, and he just doesn't care, man. Very lucky.
Yeah, we only have one that flips his lid, and he used to be the one that didn't give two craps. You could sit there and fire fireworks off, and he would try to chase them. But now you give him just a hint of rain hitting the roof, and he's like standing on top of you, shaking. It's like, where'd this come from?
I'm trying to think what dog it was. So I've got those Philips Hue light bulbs, and I had them set up to turn blue when it was going to start raining, and those lights would turn blue, and the dog would go nuts. It was the craziest thing. But yeah, I had to turn them off. I had to get rid of that sucker in a hurry.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I'm trying to find my stupid Hue lights now. Everything's got an app, man. It upsets me.
I know. I hate that crap. Like,
yeah, because all the apps are changing, and I'm changing with them because I don't like them. Dude, do you have a Steam Deck?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I've had one before anybody that I knew around here did, and I just never really got into it.
Mhm.
Dude, today was my day. It's full of stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh man, I'm having a good time now.
Yeah, this Steam Deck, it really helps a lot of stuff. You can do like camera changes like that, stuff like
Oh,
this.
you got it to that part. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm so what I've got it is I saw a video and the guy's like he had a Mac. He's like, well, this is how I use mine. He's like, I use it to help me with work. And like
Yeah.
he had I was like, so I have like Amazon and StreamYards.
Yeah, I think I I don't know, did that change my voice? No? Yes, no?
I wasn't paying attention. I couldn't
Oh,
tell
okay.
you.
Well, you wouldn't know. I mean, I've like I said, I probably have to open up because there's so many apps that you have to run in the background. But one cool part about it is with the Stream Deck, you can create a folder, okay? And inside that folder, you can put more things,
Mhm.
and you can basically do it almost unlimited, where you can just basically have a folder set up in a little corner of it, and then whenever you click on that folder, and then have another one that takes you to the back button, so you could just set up a whole bunch of folders on there, so you can access whatever you were doing inside there.
Yeah, I
Does
haven't
that
got to
make
that part
sense?
yet.
It's
Yeah.
it's pretty
Yeah, I
cool.
have like 8 pages of things right now.
Oh, well, see, you got them in pages. You can put them in folders so they're not in pages.
Yeah, I know. I'm not that cool yet. Here's the thing. And my wife came in, she caught me on this. She said that she read Stephen King's The Stand. It's a
Yeah.
1,000-page book. And she
Mhm.
read that in college to avoid doing actual work that she hadn't needed to do. Like she didn't need to read something for a class or something. And she said, are you doing that? And I said, I have never had such a wonderful response from this Steam Deck. This thing is great. And she was like, oh, so I just made sure that's what we're on the same page. I'm like, yeah, I'm just avoiding doing what I don't need to be avoiding. So
Yeah.
what's going on, man? Is there anything happening lately? I don't know. I'm paying attention to anything.
Anything happening as in what, like drama
I don't know, the
or
world,
the world? I mean,
universe.
outside of, the the Supreme Court like not doing anything with Trump. I mean, that's about all they got going on. RF Kennedy, RF Yeah, Robert Kennedy wants to debate Trump at the Libertarian Convention. Uh, oh, that was something that was really interesting is this
Mhm.
here. So, and I damn it, why is that not working? Giving me a hard time. Oh, that's the other thing. Your browser, you have to be on your browser for the buttons to work on the damn thing.
Oh, that
Like,
sucks.
so if your buttons don't work, it's because you don't have it on the correct browser. So Steve Albini, legendary producer of Nirvana, the Pixies, and he's dead at 61. PJ Harvey. So
That's like a long life for that.
yeah, and being in the music business, he did In Utero, the Pixies Breakthrough, Surfer Rosa. That is actually a pretty cool song. PJ Harvey, Rid of Me, is frontman of the underground big bands like Big Black and Shellac. He wasn't. Oh yeah, he refused to take royalties from albums he worked on and requested he be credited with recorded by Steve Albini. That's
Mhm.
pretty awesome. Time of his death, the band Shellac were preparing to tour their first new album in a decade to All Trains. It releases next week. Other acts whose music was shaped by Albini was Joanna Newsom's indie folk opus YS or Wise, I guess. I don't know. Releases from the bands like The Breeders, Know That, Jesus Lizard. I remember them. Superchunk. Superchunk had some pretty good stuff. Low and Mogwai. Beanie was born in California, grew up in Montana, fell in love with the do-it-yourself punk music scene in Chicago while studied journalism at Northwestern University. Wow. Yeah, you don't want to name your band that. The Great Man? No. In 97, he opened up Electric Audio in Chicago. That is so cool. Elijah Wooden X. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Scenes from the American Indie Underground 81 to 91 posted on X. I don't know what to say about Steve Albani's passing. Wow. That's so cool. Like, I mean,
They
not
died.
cool that not
Oh,
cool that he died, but you know that how well he was recognized amongst some pretty well known people.
yeah. All the people that do a lot of drugs.
Well, not all of them do a lot of drugs.
No, I'm just kidding. I've been, you know what? When I haven't slept very much, so I reserve the right to be
Goofy,
grouchy, goofy. Yeah,
grouchy.
this is it.
Yeah, it's more
I don't like
goofy
being
than
grouchy.
grouchy. I don't think you're
Yeah.
grouchy. You're more
JD fan, how
goofy.
are you doing? Same thing with Welsh Lady Reed. She is becoming very popular in these circles.
I know. I know. She gets she gets you going, man. She's I got I'm just so happy that she's out there doing it, you know.
Yeah, and talking about her reading, I don't know why this made me think of it. So I didn't see Jessica Reloaded. She did, but supposedly she read like some of Gosney's
Mhm.
G Spot book.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, did I tell you that? Wait, some upstanding ladies in my chat have nicknamed Steve Gosney
Well, what did they nickname him?
the G Spot.
The G Spot. I love
Yeah.
it.
So
That's
when he has a show, he'll invite you on to his show or something like that. He's inviting you on over at the G Spot.
oh
It's
yeah.
like,
So I get on Steve's G Spot, huh?
yeah,
I
I was,
like it.
a little, I was taken back a little bit, a little embarrassed. Maybe I was like, I don't know if I belong here. I am too young for this chat. But anyway,
You are.
it's so bad at that moment. I wanted to have that baby face.
Oh
So
yeah.
but no, it's like reloaded. I was like, we automatically default to the well, you can't read Steve's stuff. That's his book. Like, he will read his book. He wants to do like an audio thing and stuff like that.
Hmm.
But also, I was thinking, I was like, well, you know what? He says that he wants people to read what he puts out,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, audio's reading it. And also, it's kind of neat. I thought, you start thinking about it, it's like, well, if you had a bunch of people do it, you're going to have a little bit different interpretation from every reading.
Right.
And I've never heard of anything like that either. And I'll be honest with you, I don't hang out in a lot of literary circles. So I mean, maybe I'm just
You
crazy.
think? You think?
But I was thinking to myself, I was like, what if you had like, I don't know, 25 people all read his book, doing it and put it out as videos. I'm thinking like, like that seems like that would be a momentum thing. And I
Yeah.
don't know. I was thinking like if there's any way to help him get out there with it because he does have a good talent. It's just the people that are the gods of the gates
Yeah.
just don't know he exists yet.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I guess I thought about reading this book, but I thought he wanted to reserve that for himself, like read it out loud onto the YouTubes. But I was like, I don't want to take away from the guys. I thought that was sort of his what he wanted to do.
Yeah, I know that's what I thought so too. But I don't know. I just need to talk to him. I mean, he's so cool and laid back. I mean, and he would tell you exactly how I felt. Because what really got me was I was thinking, well, I had a thought of like maybe doing it and recording it and putting it up. Only members get it, and then
Eh,
they're not
I
enough in Discord. They kind of mentioned that on their own. I was like, oh well, that's another unique thought. When they come together. It usually builds. I don't know.
well, you also there's are you showing up to Fiery Red Pet podcasts over at Shanani Grams Shanny Grams?
I don't know yet, man. This is a you know what? This is not exactly the time for me to do anything except focus on me because I'm focusing on everybody else. I don't have
Don't
I
have a
gotta
whole
get
lot of
through
time.
Dollywood.
That is true. That is true. You do have Dollywood coming up. Oh, well, they are doing a Fiery Red podcast, a fundraiser. He's got terminal cancer, and
Mm,
so Shenny's
it's never fun.
put one together. There's going to be a lot of folks that show up for that, sort of shilling it out to help out.
You know
So
what I'll do? In lieu of me going, I will I'll tell what's her name? Big Johnson, she should go because she had terminal cancer.
yeah,
So she'd be a good fit. She did have a lot
yeah.
to talk about.
I'll have to have her give her an invite.
I think I just sound like a complete asshole, and I wasn't trying to be. I am
No.
goofy. This is awesome, guys. This is one of the rare times you get expert unslept.
Oh
What is
yes.
that like? Still going crazy.
Whenever he's unslept, he is a different kind of spice. He's just an absolute different kind of
Dude,
spice.
sorry.
It's not
I don't
bad.
mean to be in here wrecking your show. Let's do this. What do you have going? What do we need to do for your fans? Let's get them hyped up, ready to go. It is what day is
No,
today?
this is what we do every morning. We just do the most random crap, talking news, make fun of, of idiots. You know, it's morning show.
I
We
know
wake up.
nothing about news because I don't watch it. Did you know about the U.S. Marshals that got offed like a week ago? They got
When
ambushed in
there was
Charlotte.
a yeah, there was a shootout.
Yeah, dude, 10 cops together, 5 were U.S. Marshals. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it was so weird. Can't derail this chat. No, you can't derail this chat. This chat doesn't get derailed. Well, you are a complete a-hole.
Mm,
Ballstorm knows. Ballstorm
I'm
knows.
the
He
best smelling one though.
I mean
Well,
how long have you known Ballstorm? Seriously.
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah, long enough for a trip to Mars.
Long enough for just a trip to Mars, but only a trip to Mars. I mean,
Yeah, I wouldn't
you
want to
knew
go
him
anywhere
back
else
in
with him.
you knew him back in school though, right?
2 weeks.
Like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
So young. And you've
good
known
guy.
Diva longer than him, right?
No, no, no. She was a surprise. It was my in-laws. I've known them longer than my wife.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd
I
be
had I
interesting.
had her childhood home's phone number programmed in my phone. When she was all the time she'd see me in a bar and she'd go, "That guy's a real
No,
asshole."
a-hole.
Yeah. And I'm like, "Hey, now listen."
Listen, I've had your number forever. I just didn't want to call you. Well, at least she didn't stalk you like my wife did.
She stalked me? Your wife stalked me?
No, my wife stalked me.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, which I
Here's the
had
movie
no
Van
idea.
Wilder. Are you stalking me? Because that would be super.
Super.
Sorry.
That it was from Van Wilder. No, she because where I was working at the time, I was working at this guy's garage building PA cabinets
Oh my
and
gosh, why did
chambers and stuff.
Uptown Girls just start playing in my head?
Uptown girl.
You kind of look
Oh
like what's that guy's name? Billy Joel?
no,
Yeah, I can see it, man. I
not
can see
me,
it.
not me. Billy Joel, no.
Well, you're the closest to it.
I guess.
I got 10 new subs last night. I was at 6,100, and now they're taking my. Look at this, dude. I got figured out on
Awesome.
my phone or on my phone.
Ew, honey dad, how you
Look at
doing,
this.
dude?
Yes, you can
Yes,
do that on your thing.
yeah.
And then look at
Well,
this. That's not it. Which one's which?
subs, yeah,
Oh, the yellow one?
yeah.
That is Baker time.
Baker time. I love it.
Yep. So I pushed that, and all the clocks fall off the walls over there.
Nice.
I like to think that's what happens. But yeah,
You know,
man, I got the thing. Look, it tells you how many subs you have on YouTube.
I
And it
love
went up to
it.
6,100. and then went away, and now 60 90.
60,
And
90.
when I stream, I saw it has up here, it shows me my live, how many people are live, and I can do pre-programmed messages. So you never have to talk in chat again. You just
Yeah.
pre-program it.
Yep. You can just say hit the button and it'll automatically do it. Boom. It goes.
Oh my gosh, dude. I'm just gonna have a bunch of emojis. I prefer talking emojis anyway.
Yeah,
Nobody will know who I'm talking to. This is the greatest thing ever.
exactly.
My streams just became 30% more work for me.
Exactly.
If I'm not talking to the chat, what am I doing?
See, I like you can do that. And I think you can also do that right there.
Was that you?
Yeah.
I have one. I don't think it works.
So I can like whereas everybody's going, oh, throw Shissy's links in there. I can do that, and then I can see how many people are on stream currently.
Can you do that on other channels? Oops, that was bad.
No. No, can't do it on other channels.
Hmm.
I mean, you could probably do it probably the same way that you would do it talking with your emojis. I mean, it's
Oh, what?
interesting. I see I've got stuff in here, but I don't know if they work or not. Like that. Ocean waves and thunder.
Ocean waves? Like you hear like the
I
ocean?
can hear it, but nobody else can. I'm still
Dude, that's
figuring
all that
this stuff out.
matters.
Yeah.
If you figure out how to push that button and get to do that, that's cool. But you know what? I gotta be honest. I don't like sound effects.
You don't like sound effects?
I like the videos. And it's like, okay, well, yeah, that's been my thing for
Yeah.
so long. I like the videos. But the reason why I did videos is because I didn't know how to do sound effects. Now that I think I got a grasp on how to do it, I do it very differently because I would load the sound effects into StreamYard and hotkey it.
But see, this let me show you a really cool video. This will take like 2 seconds. I loaded
Yeah,
the
man.
I
You didn't
so
take longer than that.
I asked Volstorm. I said, "Hey Volstorm, send me something you want to
You're
use for an
poor,
intro."
you're hungry, you're huddled masses.
Yeah, but check this out. Dude, is that cool or what?
Dude, like, how did you do that? And by the way, that's totally not what I was talking about. That stuff I do like, but like
Yeah.
he should be over here going, okay, Shizzy, I have to have that because that has to go everywhere before I go on. I refuse to go on if that doesn't play.
It has to. That's
I
I've
mean,
sent it to
honestly,
him. I sent it to him. I'm pretty
I
sure I
know.
sent it to him. I don't know if I sent him with the music. He Shizzy is cool. What have you done?
I deleted the Turn the Frogs Gay, whatever that big thing. I deleted that today, so I had more room. So yeah,
Um,
that's 2 strikes against me now. One was
Turn the
passive and one
frogs
is
gay.
active. Yeah, I got. Yeah, that's like too many. Oh, and we got to talk to DJ Radis. I'm pretty sure that they will not let you do clips of music anymore of any kind because
What?
it sounds awful. So I do like the wiggle 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 what like
Yeah.
that is an old one where I
Right.
clipped it using StreamYard and then I put it into iMovies
Right.
and shorten it, do my thing, and then load it back up. And it is just it sounds metallic.
Okay. Is
And that
it
just started. I didn't push any buttons. I actually did it right. And that's just the thing it does now.
so you telling me that every time that I play music on here it sounds all metallic and stuff?
No, no, no. So like let's say like today, what I had done was I was gonna redo Sexy and I Know It, the wiggle 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 what?
Yeah.
And
Sexy and I know it. Hmm.
actually, hang on, is that on here?
Yeah, see it won't play for me, but it'll play for you. You'd be able to pull it up. It's so weird. Oh, maybe.
No,
Good
that's
morning. Good morning.
what's his name?
Oh yeah.
Well, it's messed up. When I figure out how I want it to tell you, I'll tell you.
Okay.
That's weird, man. That's like the most raw and truthful I've ever been in my life. I've become super. I have found a new way of truthness. It's like I know what I want, but I'll have to wait until I'm prepared to tell you. Oh my gosh, dude, you had left or at
Last night.
MG's. Yes. And I was like, and he won't let me go. I'm a hostage over there. Hostage.
Hostage.
And yeah. But anyway, I was like, I have a question for him. I just wanted to bounce an idea off of him. And so I wanted it completely, sterile or as sterile as I could get it. But also it was like, I gotta go. I can't sit around for another video and all stuff.
Yeah.
So let's say I put it out like this, and I prefaced it too. I was like, okay, let's do. I'm going to do like a law school. Like we're going to do very hypothetical here. Okay, so
Hmm.
none of this is real. It's just hypothetical, and it's like so you buy a product, and the product comes with like a AA battery. You use the product, and then you go and you charge the AA battery. And when you go to take the double A battery out of the charger, you realize that it was a AAA battery. And so you go and look at the box, and the box says it comes with the AA battery. The packaging inside that was around the AA battery, or that around the AAA battery, say it's a AA battery, and it will work on a AAA battery. It has less juice, right?
Hmm.
So what do you do with that? Like, do you take that? Do you contact the company?
Sure. That's what I
Because
do.
one of the option is you would take it back to the store. I don't want to take it back to the store because I don't want. It's out. It's all over the place. I don't even know really if I have all the parts now.
Right.
Um, all I need is the battery that I paid for that didn't come with it.
Well, and
So how do you rectify that? Do you
I just
because
reach out to them. That's
but,
what I would do.
that's what I'm going to do. But my thing is trying to think about like what I want and stuff. I really want them to send me the 5 amp battery, and then that's it. But it's like, I'm not sending you back this one because I don't want to deal with that. It's a lithium battery. I mean, so you tell me I can't use anything now. Who knows? You're in China, right? Or something.
That's if they're in China, that's a different story. I would just not use their product anymore, I guess.
I just got it a couple weeks ago.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's
It's a weird quandary because and I shouldn't even think this way. It's sad that as an American, I'm sitting here thinking this way that, well, they're going to think I'm trying to steal a new battery.
hey, Fofa, good to see
Fofa,
you.
they have on their website, they actually say call us. And I was really surprised they had
Oh
numbers.
wow. Well,
Yeah.
like I reached out to the like that thing that you saw for Volstorm. He sent me his logo. No joke.
Mhm.
Just sent me his logo. I took his logo, uploaded it, and told it what I wanted it to do and created that just short little clip and
Yeah.
then added some music to it. So the company that I did that with, they had on their like one of their promotions or whatever was that they would give you like you could train sort of a picture like in your style or something like that. So basically you take a picture of yourself from multiple different angles and then it would create something like 100 photographs of you so you could upload them to different places and different styles so you sort of got an idea of what those styles looked like. Well, they eliminated that. And so I sent him an email and said, maybe I'm just not doing something right. I don't know
Mhm.
how to do this. I'm sort of slow. I'm learning this. And they sent me an email back like the next day and were like, "Oh, we're sorry that that was, we don't do that anymore. That we just got rid of that." And they gave me like a whole bunch of credits. So that's what I've been
That's
working
good.
on. Like I could take your logo. Hell, if you sent me your logo right now, I could take your logo and create something for you.
Well,
That's how pretty cool.
where did I keep my logo? I'm looking for it now.
Yeah, you just like the any size picture of it or whatever. You send it to me, and I can upload it in there and do it live and just have it done. Like that's what I was doing last night. I put together
You're
the whole
you're
thing.
really good at this stuff, dude.
I don't know.
It's a
So
talent, man.
what most of the time it's just finding what I'm looking for. That's the hardest part, to fit it in. Like I've got so much stuff that just gets like kicked to the wayside. Like if you saw my computers, the amount of pictures and crap that I have just from like trying to come up with an idea, like is it's daunting. Well, I even did one for Welsh Lady, like
Hmm.
just put hers together, which is really cool. I just haven't put any music to it yet. That's something I'll probably work on like tonight or something.
I kept kind of saying to ID Crisis, dude, man, I really want a new logo. Like, what? I mean, what's that gonna take? Because I mean, he's a real artist. Like
Yeah, he
he actually
is.
has the steady hand to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's oh, Miami Spice decided to crawl out of her
Oh,
pillow fort.
that's okay. We like it whenever she crawls out of her pillow for it.
Well, I'm just gonna warn you, she comes out hairy.
Oh no. No, she
Yeah,
comes
she
out
got
just
two different breeds of hair on her.
no, she's nice. She's nice. See, here we go. This is Welsh Ladies. Now I haven't put any music to this yet, but this is Welsh Ladies right here. Just nice.
Oh, that's cool.
So she sent me a picture. I added the flames to it and got that to sort of creep around like that. I think I know the music that I want to put in there for it though. But yeah, that's what like I said, I could do these things pretty easy and remove that one from studio. But the one that I was working on yesterday, because I just do these kinds of weird weird things. Where was it? I think it was in this right here. Like, so I put together a thing so I could take a. Oh, did you know that Rambo's given me copyright strikes?
That's your orangutan, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's giving me strikes. It's not cool.
Is it the because of the primate, or is it
No,
music?
no, it's neither. It's because somebody else used the same thing that I did, and they put it to a video, and now it copyright strikes anytime that video
I've
shows
heard
up.
of that happening.
And so what I've
I
done
haven't
is
heard of that in a long time, but yeah.
I've put a little disagreement there with it. What do you call that? Saying no, you can't do this. Oh yeah, here we go. So here's what I put together last night. Just this is all like the music is AI. See? So I can go get coffee. Go get some coffee. Grab yourself some coffee, expert.
I don't like coffee.
Grab yourself a soda.
Didn't need to get one. I'm gonna go get one.
Yeah. Perfect timing.
get a copyright strike for that thing, huh?
Yeah, just for the image, not the music, just the image.
Well, we got this one fixed for you.
I hope that, well, because I use a different image, and so I changed this. Hopefully, this takes care of the copyright problem. So this is like the outro that I've been working on, like this part right here.
That's funny.
Looks like a big question.
My balls are tingling. Yeah, my balls are tingling. No, no, no.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah. So so it took me like most of my 2 hours, 3 hours I was streaming to put all that together.
Oh wow. Wait, that's not you.
That's what
Where'd you
that's
go?
what it is. Yeah.
There you are. Did this work? Why can't I just get something simple today? My brain's not working. No,
It happens.
it is, man. My brain is really hurting.
Your brain is really hurting. Oh.
It's like what are you doing? Why are we here? Why do we care? We don't care.
So-
Stop it.
So you had Moxie Dame on last night. Is that right?
Yeah.
Is it good
Yeah.
time? Good time. Good time.
Yeah. Yeah. So she had these. Hang on a second. And there you go.
There we go.
So that's it. Took me forever. So the other day she had asked me to do the geez, what was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
What's happened is I got too much stuff around me now. I feel like I'm moving or something. Anyway, so she was doing this game night, invited me on, and of course I didn't have time to go, and I knew it. I knew I needed to tell her that, and I just never got around to telling her that. And then Friday came, and I was supposed to be on there Saturday, and she was in the Friday Night Live. I was like, yeah, hey, I'm supposed to see you tomorrow night. I was like, oh wait, I just think I said I'd be there. I don't know. And I mean, I love her to death. She's absolutely great, but it's just part of everything right now. I don't have time for stuff, and I continue to do this to myself because I don't know why, man. I think I like I think I'm a sadist. Is that what it is? Are they the ones that like to get abused, or is that a masochist?
I
I'm a
can't
masochist.
remember.
Yeah, I'm the one that
Masochist.
pays for abuse. So I go over there, and something got brought up about what the hell. And
Yeah.
she was like, I don't know really who they are, what they're doing. She's like, I heard about it. It was this huge thing. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then at the same time, found out that she had someone said something about the number of subs she had.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah. I was like, one thing led to another. I was like, do you want to get to 1,000? I mean, is this really what you want to do? She said, yeah. I said, all right, I'll help you. And so immediately that night, Lincoln Kane was having ladies' night. And I was like, oh, well, let's go over here. We'll go hang out. Lincoln Kane's good guy. And he'll help you get your subs. Well,
Yeah.
she couldn't, she only did like 11. Lincoln Kane was gonna be fine. She would have the first half hour, and then he pushes it off for 42 minutes. So she couldn't make it. So but when I told her, I said, look, come over, hang out Wednesday. You can see what the hell's about. These coin pusher things is what so many people were excited about and all this stuff.
Mhm.
And I was like, it's really fun. It's the most fun thing, it's just it's crazy. And so that's what she came over. And of course a lot of good people went subbed up for her. And so we'll see how she goes down in the future. I'm really proud of her. I got a chance to ask her about her taking a break and coming back because I was like, you're leaving. You're thinking to yourself, either I'm walking away or I'll be back. which one did you
Yeah.
think you were gonna have? And she's like, I didn't really know. I was like, ooh, it's a weird place. And then she's like, yeah, like Twitter's just, so toxic. And I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Twitter is so free and cute and
Yeah.
cuddly now. You should have been there. You should have been there when I was running around the
I
place.
know. I know it was bitter. So
Oh yeah.
what do you want to have your logo do?
I'm not an artist, Shiz.
No, I'm talking about what would you like to see? What would you like to see happen? Do you want the letters to
Wow me.
change to orange? Do you want it to burst into blue flames? What do you want to have happen with it?
No, it's funny. Orange is my favorite color, but I'm kind of stuck on those. Um, on the red for this. The expert's red. The other
Yeah,
guy,
that's
the other
yeah.
guy's orange. So he's goofier.
Let's see. How about I just get it to
Dude, like I
generate
said, you're the
something?
artist, man. Wow me. If I
No,
don't like it, I'll be like, can't you
I'll
put
have it generate something,
polka
but
dots?
I
Hey,
could do that. I could do
no, I
that.
don't want polka dots. I'm just saying. I need to find, what I need to do. I need to go to Myrtle Beach
You'd go to Myrtle
because I need a
Beach.
new bathing suit.
Why would you go to Myrtle Beach to get a bathing suit?
I don't know anywhere else to find a Confederate flag bathing suit.
You could just go online and get you.
No, they won't let you anymore.
They won't let you get a Confederate flag bathing suit
No, it's been
online.
banned.
Amazon?
But you can fly the commies. Yeah, yeah. The rebel flag's banned
Yeah,
in
but
America. But we can fly Palestinian and they're not even a country.
it's so weird, isn't it? That they're not a
Yeah,
country
very
and they have a flag. It's just like, okay, I don't understand.
Hey, I like the American flag that's red, green, and black. Because black is for Africa, red is for the blood we all share, and green is for the money.
Oh yeah. A whole gotta eat. A whole gotta eat.
Some of them hoes need to not eat.
Yes, that is true. That is true. So they were talking about this guy and yeah the okay, so you remember the whole summer of love that we had, right?
Yeah. By the way, I'm gonna if that starts kicking off this year, I will be a midnight streamer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Noting
Um,
campus protests, Democrats are preparing for an intense action at their summer convention.
so that's in August.
So
Yeah,
let
that's
me
the
guess.
primaries in August.
They think that they're gonna have like all of these people demonstrating them. Well, because they're critics of Joe Biden handling, and I keep saying the Israel Hamas war, which why don't they just say, the war in the Middle East? There was something interesting I
So
saw
wait a second, we're
yesterday.
not in Ukraine anymore? Because that's
No,
awesome.
we're in Ukraine.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah,
We
we're
spent more money on Ukraine than we do the United States Marine Corps.
yes. Isn't
Yeah.
that wild? Isn't that wild that we're sending
Hey,
that kind of
man,
money over there?
the big guy's got to have his 10%.
Dude. I need to change this right here. What would you like to see? Because here, let me show you what
I'd like for all the children of the world to get together, hold hands, and sing.
so
songs of
here's
peace.
what I've got it doing. It just
Oh, look at that.
sort of has a little bit of movement to it.
Like a heartbeat.
Like a heartbeat.
Like a Don Johnson song.
Oh, here we go.
Do you remember, did you ever hear that Don Johnson music?
Yes,
I got real big. I got
so bad.
I think during the lockdown, like I wore out the weirdest music, man. It was like Don Johnson,
Eddie
Murphy, and what's his name? Bruce Willis.
Oh, yeah,
All
Bruce
three of
Willis.
them had all this music, so it wasn't bad.
No, Bruce Willis actually wasn't bad at all.
And that's what got me into, because I think Bruce Willis, he had a stage name.
Did he?
Or something like that. I was like,
maybe it
he
was
called
a
him.
band.
Yeah, he called himself like Bongos or something. I don't know. And then, Miami Spice, where are you going?
Where are you going, Miami?
She's moving to the Bahamas.
Why is
She's
she
gonna
moving to the
leave us
Bahamas? Why
because
does
she
she?
hates me.
She doesn't hate you.
Yeah, she
It's not.
does.
It's not really hate. It really isn't.
It's despise. It's
So
loathe.
what do you think of? So
Of Don
I'm
Johnson.
curious. I'm curious. Why do they keep calling it the Democratic National Convention? Why don't they call it the Democrat National Convention? Why do they call themselves Democrats and Democratics? Because there's a big difference.
So proud. It was the Democrat National Committee or Convention. Committee. Yeah, the convention's in summer. It's the Democrat National Committee. Like
Right.
it's and like I saw this the other day. I said Democratic National Committee. Well,
Right.
there's one I missed because I was always like, you need to archive everything. And let me tell you, when I say archive everything, you need to figure out a way to get a filing system. I'm gonna look up what a printer costs right now. That's what I damn well need.
You need a
Sorry,
printer?
rant time.
No. What do you need a printer for? So you can
So I
print these
can,
things off?
yeah,
Because so that way, because the digital copies can be altered.
yeah. Let's see. Yeah, my copy of the Kama Sutra, it's gone. I'm like, what's wrong with
What?
that? It was sitting there on my desktop for so long, and it's a PDF.
And then it disappeared. Oh,
I didn't get a
oh,
chance to read the Kama Sutra. Do you realize what that does to a man in my position? Sex.
sex. Oh, that would be funny. Here we go. This is the update to it. Let's see what happens. Oh, ooh,
Are
that's
my eyes playing tricks on me? They may be.
no.
I
It's
haven't
getting
slept.
smaller. It's getting smaller.
Oh, well, I don't like that. I'm like, get
All right.
bigger.
All right. Well, we can go back to doing this. We'll just go here, and then we'll say zoom in and
It has to be powerful yet welcoming.
oh, zoom in must be
Hey, chat, will you please help out with this?
powerful
Like, I really am like shizzy. Like, I didn't know this was gonna happen. So
welcoming.
this is like one of these times when I'm like, this is magical. You need to pay attention and take advantage of it. I have no talent though. You guys know that, so it's nothing new.
So we're gonna generate a whole new one for you here.
Awesome.
So and it's gonna say zoom in must be powerful and yet welcoming. So let's
Right.
let's
Doesn't
see.
that sound like what you should have for a show?
Yeah,
I mean, I
exactly.
don't want to be sniveling and
Whiny
off-putting.
like shizzy.
That's shizzy.
He's so sniveling and whiny little bitch.
What was it? Was that after show? Or before?
After show, who?
Jess was asked about said, she doesn't know. She's like, oh, no shizzy and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I'm telling you, like, shizzy's the way to do it. He's the hardest working person on YouTube.
Wow,
And
what you got?
I don't know,
I'm
she's
really
just,
not though. I'm really not.
you know what? It's probably Baker.
Yeah,
Because
Baker's
it takes
just
so much out of your ass to sit there for that many hours. Oh my gosh.
no. He's like I can do like a couple of
Michelle
streams.
Smuck. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Michelle Smuck.
I
she's
love her,
awesome.
man. Yeah, I can't believe she got tattooed for after now. Oh, Smuck. So I talked to Miami Spice and she's like, that's not real. I said, yes, it is. She's like, that's just crazy. I said, Miami, FNL's a lifestyle. She busted up laughing. She's like, okay, that better be on a t-shirt by the end of the day. I was like, it will be.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
FNL's a lifestyle. It's everybody's. It's like Kiss. They did a song about God, and God gave rock and roll to us.
Yes. No, it's so amazing to me how your Friday Night Live is really just kicked off really well. And I mean, you said whenever you first started Friday Night Live, you had what, just a few people in there?
Yeah.
I think Ballstorm was one of your first ones in there.
Ballstorm, Diva, and my
Right.
wife didn't even do it.
Was she? Was she in there?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I
holy
don't even remember. I
crap!
don't even remember how tried to do it.
What did it
Uh,
do?
what happened?
It
Is it
changed the
gone?
word.
Yo, AI does not like expert.
It changed it into Fexpert.
It didn't do expet. That's a big one.
No, it
Did
still
I
says
send you what
expert.
I'm gonna have Baker do? The shorts.
See, look what it
Oh
did.
yeah,
It
that's not.
changed the
It made
T.
a ph.
Yeah,
Why?
X.
Why did they
Uh,
do this? So
B. What?
I searched why that would happen, and that's a
I know
glitch
what it
they
is.
say in the AI, and they don't really know how. Like if the AI doesn't fix itself, they don't know how to change that. So the expert is taking down the AI passively. It's amazing, isn't it? I really should have a higher following.
As stars and bars. There we go. Sexy, wet in the background has to have stars and bars. Only a few people know what that means. Expert, you have 6,000 subs and say differently. Talent is bringing people together and laugh and have a good time. Exactly. What about
Debbie,
orange beating hearts?
um, bringing people together, laugh, and have a good time. Uh, yes, I agree with that, but I don't think that's not talent. The way I see it, the way I see it is that I bring the question of why. Why aren't you having a good time? Why are you worried about this other stuff? Why are you letting people get you down? The one thing that I focus on, I actually do look at, and I do try constantly, is to keep it appealing and keep the drama and then whiners and the naysayers and all that stuff away, because those people,
They just bring you down.
it's like Donald Trump's children's book, Losers Never Win.
Yes.
Do you remember that from Jimmy Fallon?
It should look like a party come to life. See?
Oh, I like that one. Oh, yes, a party coming to life. Yes.
Yeah.
See, Ballstorm,
It
his dad left me a
should
lot of money to be friends with him.
like look like
That you want to know
a
how I met? That's how. I
party.
used to hang out. His dad was my friend, and he and I used to watch Jerry Springer. And he told me, he goes, "Expert, this is what you need, man." He's like, "Look, Jerry Springer just wears a nice suit and walks around, doesn't say but 5 words, and lets the show do everything else." I was like, "Yes, sir, you're correct. I don't know how you get in front of a TV camera. Now look at us."
Much like the rest of us, you merely confound the AI with ho, especially especially that's who you are, expect.
Hey,
He's like, I meant to
headless.
say how, not ho.
Hey, headless Yamaha. You're a biker, right? Like you ride a motorcycle. Do you still do that, or is that just like a play on words?
Yeah, see, I need to get Yamaha to send a damn picture so I can get his up in there. Because he doesn't want to see what I'll create for him. Oh, there we go.
Oh, and she's looking for me. I've seen that look before. I've done something wrong.
The
Oh
expert.
yeah, I've done something wrong. It almost looks like she,
Yuikio.
yeah,
So
from
weird.
Spanish or something. She's
Yeah.
putting her boobs up against the window,
Yeah, it should be a redhead if it's going to do anything like that.
and she definitely needs to smile because when they're not smiling, I know I'm in trouble. Um,
Yeah, it just sort of fades into the distance. I don't know. That's
yeah,
that's
it's the
that's
story of my life.
that's a little creepy though.
Yeah, you can have fun with it, man. But yeah, expert won't do. Do you want my other logo? You want the hub logo?
Hell, send me your Lego logo. It'll
Oh,
come to
hey, wait a
life.
second. I have a. What do I have? I don't know, shiz. You know, it'd be good if I remember these places I go to that I goof off at, and then I'm like, okay, why am I here? And I just close it out, and
Yeah,
then I never remember how to get back there.
I do
It's a
that all the
problem.
time. Need
That's a
more
problem.
needs more chicks in it.
Who said that?
That's what Ballstorm said. Said needs more chicks in it.
Yeah, I'm a giver. I always
Uh-oh.
make sure he has plenty
Uh-oh.
around.
Uh-oh. That's looking good. I like that. So let's extend this one out 4 seconds here. You
Let's see here. Let me go back. How to do a deep search on this thing?
could just look at your history and it'll tell you. And then you just go by the dates.
No,
you're
dude,
looking at it.
it shuts off when I stop. Because I know Ballstorm's gonna help me out with that, but like I also like there's some other things I don't want him to see, you know.
Oh yeah.
There. It's like what's the no, I'm not looking for that. I need to find Finder. I want recent. I want
Why the two have Logo Man running around the expert? I wish I could combine them. See, that would be something that would be really neat if it would allow me to combine the photos. There is a way to do it. I just have to
be a pro.
No, I just changed the background on it. So I could get like this expert thing, and then I could get the picture of the Lego thing, and then all I'd have to do is just combine them in another part of this program. I could do it. Here's some chicks for you. That's awesome. There's some chicks for you. How you like that? Here's what we need. We need a panel stream featuring the expert with Ryan Reynolds only talking about the Mint Mobile. How? Oh my. So what do we got here? This so is because I love it whenever expert shows up because he derails it so beautifully and in such a smooth way. It is awesome.
I'm not trying to.
So they could be hit by protests and scenes of chaos that undermine his reelection campaign. Do you believe that for a second? No, I don't believe that for a second.
Who is? Who's going to get hit by a protest?
Well, they're saying that Biden is going to be hit by a protest that's going to undermine his campaigning because there's so many people that are pro-Palestinian that, you know, his anti-Palestinian rhetoric because he's supporting his Jews.
Is he? That's a surprise for me.
That's what I'm saying. And whenever I see it, it's just because it's so wishy-washy. Whenever I was looking at this, I was like, okay, so how is he doing this? Like, because everything that I've seen has been him saying, well, we're not gonna send any more funds over because, well, that's not what we do. We're but then we're gonna help them out any way that we can, but we're not sending anything to them. I'm like, okay,
yeah, right.
I'm like, what are you actually doing? Like, what is your goal here?
What's your prime directive?
Yeah,
I love RoboCop.
Yeah. See, here's the things that I see right here. Is Israel follow the law in its war in Gaza? U.S. is due to render its first of a kind verdict. I'm like,
how much more facial face jobs can he get?
I don't know. You can only stand on his head for so long before it just collapses on the backside.
Yeah, right.
You know, because you're like, you grab a hold and you stretch it and you staple it, and you just hope that he survives this one. That's all. So yeah, I mean, it's just like they pause a shipment of bombs. Israel's threatened offensive on Rafah, and all this kind of stuff. Administration agreed on February that the insistence of Democrats in Congress to be negotiated agreement mandating it look at whether Israel forces in Gaza have used U.S. provided weapons of the military assistance in a lawful manner. So it's like, okay, I don't understand. One thing they're saying this, and then on the other, it's like, but they've got nothing that they're standing on, like, for sure. That's why I'm like, okay, so
are you talking about the Palestinians?
Well, the U.S. Our president, the commander in chief, isn't commanding anything. He's
Yeah, this whole thing's stupid. It's the most bizarre thing. It's if you had strong leadership, this wouldn't happen because you just go back and say, "Look, Americans were killed on that October 7th deal, whatever, and we do not." And this is a post 9/11 world we live in, and
Yeah.
so that means is that if you attack an American citizen as a terrorist and anywhere in the world, you will face the might of the United States military.
Yeah.
And then you just take bulldozers and you just push all those Palestinians right into the water and let them swim to wherever they want to, and that could be New Palestine. Boom, elect me.
Yeah.
I
There you
don't
go.
care about them. I don't care. All because you know why? Yasser Arafat was a jabroni. He was a top terrorist. He was getting the little kids to wear TNT vests and go blow up settlements, walk into houses while they're eating dinner, and it was horrible. It's a horrible, awful. Besides that, never done anything. They've never done anything for me. Never
Nope.
done anything for anybody else. They'll never do anything for anybody. We'll just be like that and go. Boom.
Well, and
I'm on my soapbox, man. You got me. I
no.
haven't slept.
Well, and because of this, whenever they say all this crap, they say some are suggesting that it could look like the 1968 Democrat convention in Chicago.
The experts. That's what got me. The experts.
Yeah, they're not experts. And
it's gonna look like they have this fantastic hard on for like all this stuff that happened in the 60s.
Yes.
And they're like, oh, it was so great. We were all like rolling around in mud and putting daisies in our hair. And it's like, you looked like Lord of the Flies. It was disgusting. And you shouldn't be this way.
If you want to know what it was like in the 60s, if you want to just picture this in your mind, what was going on in the 60s, where they want to glorify it, just think Charles Manson.
Yeah,
right?
He was the king of it.
Basically, that's what you're glorifying. Is this is what the 60s were about. That teenage kids fresh out of college are going and robbing banks. That they're deleting people, that they're blowing buildings up, and then crying because they didn't
the Seattle 7. There's so much terrorist, homegrown terrorists, all that stuff. It's awful. No one ever taught me about it in school. I had to accidentally run across it on a Wikipedia article. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna give you a new logo. How about that one? I'm just gonna redo one. Totally. If I knew what I was doing, it'd be so much easier.
Yeah, I mean these are all right. All right, they're not bad. Still just not completely perfect. Yeah, the Yeah, so they're saying that the DNC is likely to become a flashpoint because these movements are going to continue to escalate. It's like, I could see a replay of 1968 unless the administration does a course correction. No, nobody cares. That's the
68's when that's when that Martin Luther King, right? Hey, that's what they want.
Was it Nixon?
They want to race riots. Nixon got reelected, yeah. I don't know.
So what's going to change? Many campus protesters have focused on more individual university. See, they keep saying these campus protesters. Every time I see, all right, these same people, and I pointed this out during their whole, what is it, UNC or whatever, the little outburst that they had, and I streamed it live on here. I was like, this is just Antifa. That's all these people are. They just found a new cause, and a lot of the people that are the little Antifa people came from the Occupy Wall Street. Like they're there to cause problems. They're well funded. They show up, they cause problems, people get hurt, and then they leave, and they leave just a chain of destruction around them. And that's all that it is. That's all.
Yeah, it's just garbage people, dude.
Yeah.
And we don't even need to talk about it. It's not worth it.
Well, It completely is. So people get it pointed out to them. You know, if you
That's what
see
bothers me.
it,
I don't know what's wrong
once
with
you
people.
see it, it
Oh,
never goes
what's going on
away.
there? What is happening?
Once you see it, it never goes away.
She is so lucky because she was dropped on her head a lot.
Yeah, she's about to pop completely out. She's trying. Oh, oh. This-
You're having too much fun, dude. You're having too much fun.
there's okay. So Volvo created the self-driving feature that you could well, it has a thing that'll stop it from hitting like a wall or pulling out in traffic if traffic is coming. So they created this and they were showcasing it. Check it out. Yeah.
Cuidado.
So there's
Sí, aquí es mejor.
showcasing that this thing works. Yeah. You know what's going to happen, don't you?
It's gonna go right. Yep. I like how that guy just stood there. I'm glad it hit him.
Yeah.
You don't stand there. You know what that reminds me of is every pedestrian thinks they run the world now. I'm like, you don't drive a car as bad as you do walking in front of and around them.
Well, and for context, of course, Volvo clarified that the vehicle in the incident was equipped with the city safety, but not the pedestrian detection functionality.
Oh yeah, we forgot about that important part.
Yeah. But this is
Guess what?
this is
Volvos
really
used to be
cool.
so great. They're the safest cars in the world. Nothing ever went
Yeah.
wrong. Guess what?
So this guy
China.
created like realistic gaming chair.
Or it sucks.
Oh no, this is realistic. It's- if you're right and you get it right, it's better. It gets better.
That's awesome.
Oh, it gets so much better. He's kicking back. Hits a just watch though.
That's awesome. Well, that's not awesome.
No, this is what it does while you're playing the game. And you start firing, it starts shaking the whole screen. This is a good one here too. Flashbang.
Oh gosh, yeah. Hey, did you ever remember those videos that were meant to scare you?
Yeah.
Like you got real close and like somebody, no, you gotta watch over here in this corner, and then like on the other side of the screen, there's like witch would come out and scream at you.
Mm-hmm.
I hated that.
Did you ever get those?
Yeah, I was never friends with those people. I thought they sucked.
I never got those. I mean,
why did this do this?
Oh,
I have no idea why why the cursor had its picture taken. But why did the cursor flash?
What cursor flash? I don't know. Here we go. Check this out. So she's showing you how to get all the ketchup into one spot.
Yeah. Wasn't she also another chick? Didn't she do something else?
Yeah. They're always doing stuff like this.
Did I send this to you? I can't remember.
Oh, here, let me see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you sent me a new logo.
Yeah, hold on, look at this though.
Savage.
So I'm gonna have Baker. This is what Baker needs to do when he gets here. Oh, I'm streaming with him in a few hours.
Oh, are you? That's right. You are doing that.
Yeah.
You
So I'll
think you're
bring
going to
my
be
A
able to?
game.
You think you're going to be able to get it? I mean,
I'm hoping that the language barrier is going to go in my favor.
oh, it says video is unavailable. Let me see if I can watch it on YouTube. Oh yeah, there we go. So is the music? Music might get me in trouble. Let me double check.
Yeah, it's the they'll copyright it, claim it.
Oh, okay, okay.
But I was like, I saw that, I heard the music, and I was like, oh, dude, that's gonna be so fun. To be like, okay, Baker, you gotta study this into all the choreographs. I want you to do
Oh,
this,
dude,
spot on,
dude, this would be so awesome. So,
right?
so if Baker did this, and I don't care if it gets me a copyright, they do it to me anyway. This is awesome.
Dude,
We should
it's
totally.
4 scenes. It's just 4 scenes.
Oh, Baker
And
should get that down, dude. That would be awesome.
yeah, dude. Yes. Baker. So when Baker's on the plane, he needs to have a 6 hours for Baker.
Well, I can't put Baker in Experts logo. That would be creepy.
I
that
know.
would be creepy.
You oh hey yeah, make Baker the expert. That'd
Make
be
Baker
awesome.
the expert.
Yeah,
This expert.
that's the best one.
Turn to X. All right. And let's see. This expert. I'm gonna try.
Oh, by the
that.
way, that thing I sent you, I said, what about this as a logo? You know, that's just my sign back there.
I know.
That's just the font for it.
Let's see. Upload a file. Let's see. We've got that one open. Oh yeah. Weird. Let's see. Generate 4 seconds of it. We'll see what happens. So I make these things in the best possible way.
Lickety split.
Does anyone know if Expert's friends were okay last night?
I heard this morning that in Maury County that one person had perished, but I don't know if that's my buddy or not. One of my buddies. I went to law school with a couple of guys that live right off of I-65, right, like the exact area, like where the if my memory, my memory's not very good back then.
The way that you said law school, it made it sound like you said lol school, like LOL school.
Yeah, it is. It is
lol school.
Lol. It is.
When I went to law school, it was like, oh yeah. Speaking of law school, my wife has to be in court this morning. Oh, she is hating it.
Why is she hating it?
Well, because it's a pro se that this litigation's been going on since 2021.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No, 2021. That was a few years ago.
Yeah. So it is what?
Your wife's now like, can we get paid and get out of here, bitches?
Why is it? I know why it says sexpert.
That
That's I changed the wording on it.
See?
But don't worry, it gave me the funds back. So no worries. Let's see. Generate 4 seconds of this. Damn it. Anyone know if the expert is friends were okay last night?
I haven't had a chance to try to talk to him or anything. I've been trying to find some good news out of Maury County, but it's backwaters, Tennessee. It's the biggest of the backwaters. So it's pretty big, but it's,
Yes. Oh, we'll see what happens, because some of these things will do really cool stuff. Some of these designs do really cool things.
Hey, do you know anything about cameras?
Like what?
I don't know.
Like what?
DSLRs, all that stuff.
A little bit. I mean, what do you want to know?
I think I just like buying expensive things that I can't afford.
Yeah. I mean, I thought about using an expensive camera, and then I got this, webcam thing. I was like, oh, this will work.
Yeah, it's dude. I mean, a freaking phone does the camera. I don't know why. A lot of people there's a Sony camera that people are using.
Yeah.
Uh, it's $700 for the camera.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
like,
just
what
like,
are you guys?
why? Yeah. How much money are you making on this stuff?
$700 is
Because
a lot of top ramen, man. That's
I know.
the
I mean,
official food of YouTube.
gee, I guess. Yeah. So talk about things that I've never heard and I just don't believe for a second. It says still protesters for months have followed Biden events decrying him as genocide Joe. I've never heard that.
I think Republicans might have said that once, and I don't know what in response
No, I think
to,
it was
but
Democrats said that once
maybe.
because nobody I've heard this anywhere at all. Maybe Trump would have said it. That sounds like something Trump might have said, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
I mean, because the way they're making it sound like all these protesters are going to support Trump. But then on the other hand, they say, well, they hate Trump. I was like, well, they hate everybody, themselves, their mom, their
No,
dad.
no, see
They're mad at
let's
the
just if you
universe.
want to play the like a really weird, mind game melt, you know how like it's a uniparty now.
Mhm.
So it like their goal is to have somebody fringe run and they beat that person. And then it'll be like, oh yeah, we must never let this, wildly coyote person, ever again on the national stage. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
Crown,
Man.
crown, trees,
I got
orange,
so much stuff I gotta catch up on, man. It sucks.
foreground, theaters, and black.
Yeah, Zach, I'm learning that about the importance of the camera, or I mean the microphone. It's weird.
Are you? Are you really though? The importance of the
What?
microphone?
Well, it's like how he said it's like cameras don't matter, microphones do. I'm like,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm beginning to like it's my realization of things are changing. It's like I love Elgato. Like I run nothing through this. This is just the pure mic. And I'm like,
Yep.
hey, it's good enough for me. I don't want to change. Even though my goal is to have hold on. I'll have to look that one up. I always forget it. I'll find it.
You want the golden EIB microphone? Is that what you're
Damn you,
after?
how'd you know?
Because that's what I want. Damn it.
That's what Ricada has.
Does he?
Yeah. A lot of people
I
have
thought
that.
no, I thought he had the. You just go and get one of those damn bullet mics at a music store. That's all it
No,
is.
it's a specific brand. Like this thing, it's been around for like ever. It's
Yeah.
sound people are.
Yeah.
They get really
Well,
they're like, oh yeah, this is so perfect. I'm sitting there going,
so
I don't hear anything.
there's a studio that's right next to the other company that owns all the rest of the Beatles songs. Own the rights to the other Beatles songs here in Georgia. So
Mhm.
I went to the studio a few times because I was working on B3 organs for them, just rebuilding them and fixing them and roads and claves and all kinds of crap like that. So I show
Mhm.
up and in there they've got like this wall of microphones in there that they've used throughout the years. And some of those are those the nice big beautiful like EIB mic, that golden microphone. I mean, they're just
Mhm.
amazing. And they've used each one of these because they're just expensive ass mics. I mean, they're one of the top studios in Georgia as far as like Brendan O'Brien would do a lot of work out of there. You'd have people come in there like Pearl Jam or Stone Temple Pilots. You'd have, REM, Black Crows, just any band that was working, it would you wouldn't be surprised to see some bands that you really like. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. This is nice. I like this. We're gonna extend this
Yeah, I
out.
can't see it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be nice. So here's what it's doing. There's the background
there you
right
go.
there. So I'm
That does look
extending it
cool.
out just a little bit more. Yeah, we're gonna.
Now, here's my question: should I have that in white because that's my sign's in white?
No,
Okay.
you could leave it just the way that it is. and just wait and see what it does and how it
I
changes.
like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
that's pretty damn sexy. Yeah, and then just
Well, I'll never be on anybody's stream now because I'm not leaving a cool sign like that, man. Send a writer. I need a bowl full with no blue M&Ms. I will not eat the blue M&Ms. And you got to have this up.
let me see if I've got. I want to send you something if I can find it. Your videos, there it is, and so I've got this one. Oh, you bastard!
Oh, no.
It won't let me send it to you because it's too big of a file. So big.
Can you put it in Dropbox? I got a Dropbox.
Yeah, I could put it in Dropbox.
Now how do I do that?
Here, let me see. Or I could just email it to you.
Yeah, theexpert@email.com.
Yeah. Do that. And how do I open up my email? Oh yeah, it's been so long
Dude,
since I've
isn't
opened up
that
my email.
sad? That's me, man.
Because I'm
hey,
busy with other stuff.
You know how I open up my email? I go
Honey?
right there, right here. Okay.
Yes.
It's that one that says I have 4,000 unread emails. 4,227 unread emails. And I'm gonna push that button, Chiz.
So it's the expert.
Where did I go? No, I don't see anything.
Is it the expert?
The THE
expert. And so 2 E's in this, correct? At email.com.
Oh, my email. Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah, I had no idea what you're talking about.
The expert at email.com, and I'll grab these two because I think both of them will work. Is it? It is. Yeah, that's what I'm after. Nope. That one. There we are.
Hey, do you use a radar app by any chance?
Like what kind of radar app? What?
Well, not when you're like waiting for your stash from Colombia to come up, but like for weather.
The only thing I use is Yahoo Weather.
They're actually really good. I forgot about them. Yeah, I was getting ready to pay for an app today just because I was like, that's how far out of it. I don't follow the weather anymore. I don't do anything anymore. Because you know what? It's because I am always so in love with this chat that just all it is. I'm trying to do stuff that think about like how they'll have a good time next time I see them.
So I sent you 2 of them. One is the high quality one. The other one is not so high quality.
Oh, now I gotta sign into my stuff. Nobody told me I was gonna have to work.
There we go. Your editor. Yeah, only it's, and if you'll get those to Volstorm, that'd be awesome. That'd be cool. Because I made it for him, but I don't have his email because I suck.
Oh, it's at well, he's stupid. I told everybody, it's like, look, if you're gonna be on my show a lot, like you might want to do a fake email that says, like the White Rabbit on experts. You know, I was like,
Yeah.
hey, how do you get your own domain? Like, I want to be like, I want to say shizzy at expert.com.
I don't know. You
Oh,
probably
man.
do that.
You know, like, oh, hey, there you are.
Yeah. And we're going to extend that out 4 seconds and see what happens. Yeah.
Oh, there's all sorts.
Mm-hmm. And you can change out music if you want to on them. I think I sent him just the logo portion of it, so he could add whatever music he wanted to it. But yeah, you buy a domain name and link it to a Gmail.
How do you do that, though?
I don't know.
Zach, you can't give half-isms. So, like, I could email you at zach.com.
Probably.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. And then you
Hey,
just
you
link
didn't go
up
to Bayside High School, did you?
Oh, I didn't go. I didn't go.
No, the one where Zach went.
No.
I mean, you never
Tammy, some people feel justified for the most horrendous acts is very wrong. Hopefully the child is okay. Yes, I hope so. Got an email news thing that a mother.
Oh, dude, I think we were getting ready to have a huge explosion here.
Oh,
Oh, this is gonna be so bad in 1 second.
uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good at all.
Dude, it is pouring down rain,
Yeah.
and somebody is getting a delivery. And I just wonder if this is for my wife. Like, it is something that she's been waiting on for months and months.
Oh, and you
Oh,
can't be out in the
dude.
rain?
Yeah, I need to like get some good footage of it.
Oh yeah, get it. Go get it. Let's see what we got. We're just about finished here. It's got
Okay, so Zach, I've got I have that. I have what you're talking about. I just don't have an email.
yeah, you just
hang
link it to a Gmail. That's all you got to do.
You guys are so mean to me. No, that's not it.
Just have to pay someone to host it like GoDaddy or something like that. Yeah. I think my wife uses Squarespace or something like that to host her or her legal stuff. Yeah. Yeah, this is looking neat. Like it.
I can't see it. I'm trying to find my website page.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna send that. I think I can extend it even one more time. Did I already extend it?
Dude, I haven't updated this in
forever.
a year, but I have it.
Very cool.
Here you go, Zach. You ready to have a lot of fun? Zach, are you paying attention? I am doing this for you. Zach, where are you? He runs away. He's like a child on Pop Tarts and Pixie Sticks.
So are you.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Squarespace is good.
I can't wait till Zach gets here for Dollywood.
It's gonna be awesome. All my domains are linked to your Gmail accounts. Don't even need hosting for it. It's just an email forward. Yeah. The only thing is if you've got if you don't check your email, it does you no good.
Do I have to do email? Now, how do you do that? How do you forward it?
Yeah, you just go into your settings and tell it to forward your email from wherever.
Oh man, I can tell right now. I'm gonna need like 12 hours of sleep, and somebody come over and do it. That's gonna be a lot of work, dude. Who is this out here?
Buy them a pizza. They'll do it in 10 minutes.
Hold on a second.
All right.
I may have to run out of here very quickly because my wife will die.
That's fine. That's fine. If you have to run, don't you worry about it. I'll end up emailing this thing out to you. If you want me to, I'll put some music to it, and it won't be AI music.
Um.
No, I'll leave it to you to put music to it, so that way you don't get. You know if you're going to get copywritten. You know how to check to see if you're going to get your stuff copywritten.
Yeah, you upload it.
Just upload it into YouTube and
Unlisted.
Unlisted. And if it gives you copyright, then you know that you can't use it. That's what I do.
Yeah, I did that, man. Actually, you know what? I probably need to talk to you at some point today. I need to talk to a lot of people. This is because hang on, let me send this message. There you go.
Yeah,
Now,
do your thing.
you know what? Actually, I'm gonna jump because I think this is
Cool.
yeah, I think
Well, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take a break and go get myself some more damn coffee.
yeah, that looks cool. Yeah, so all this Dollywood stuff and everything else is coming very, very fast. And I'm around very beautiful, very talented people, and I need to start bouncing ideas off them very quickly. You're one of those
Yeah.
people, Shizzy. So have I given you my Dollywood phone number?
Just put it in Discord. I'll
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Cool.
Oh, this is good. I just asked my wife, I said, "Is this truck for you?" And she replied back, "Truck." Yeah, something's getting moved. It is pouring the rain. Thank you for having me on.
Thanks for coming by,
And
brother.
guys, I love y'all. Please be sure you hit that thumbs up. I think I did. And that's a big one. So anyway, how do I get out of here, man? I don't even know what's going on. I'm just gonna walk away and talk to my
Oh, it's so lovely. All right, I'll be right back. We're gonna go and grab some more coffee. Give me just a minute, and I'll give you the old one here. Yeah, the old one, and open that. Be right back. Folks, I'll be right back. I've got to go pull something in from outside because we've got some pretty bad storms rolling in, and I've got to roll down the umbrella, or else it'll get ripped out of its place, and that's not going to be good. So give me just a second while I get you a fresh video up here, because that is going to become a problem if I don't get this taken care of. We got some storms rolling in. We're still here. We're still here. Just give me just like a couple of seconds. I'll show you the new one here with is it? Here it is. Coffee break. Boom. And be right back. All right, much better. Sorry about that. I was up there getting my coffee. I was like, the clip's going to end before I can make it. Oh no, thank you, expert. So what we've got is the final bit. So this is the one I'm going to send off to expert right here. Boom. And then he could shorten it if he needs to or anything like that. I think that's pretty damn neat. Yeah. Seen a lot out there. So what's really cool, and it'll be easier if I show it to you. You want to see something really, really cool, and I'll show you how we do this. Because a lot of people don't know how this works. So let me show it to you really quick, because I'm gonna send everybody over to Mo whenever we're done here today. So check this out. Whenever you're in somebody's thing and you go up to that top bar, you'll see oh, I can't show that part of it. Hold on. Okay. But if I was to show you my screen, you would see something up at the top bar that looks a lot like this. And it eliminates all of the letters and everything after it. So that's what it ends up looking like. See? Pretty cool. Yeah, you just have to click on their link and then go to their website portion of it, and then you can just put it in like that, and then there's no like little numbers and digits and crap like that after it. It's pretty key, pretty cool. Yeah. Oh yeah. Story yesterday was funny. Well, this lady's awesome. You know, just in case you guys don't know, she's pretty damn cool. I haven't seen. She did a read yesterday. Why is she not showing up in my feed? That's weird. Well, so Georgia court candidate sues to block ethics rules so he can keep campaigning on the oppositions. So a former Democrat congressman running for Georgia State Supreme Court filed a federal lawsuit Monday claiming a state agency is unconstitutionally trying to block him from talking about abortion. So between Barrow and Pinson, who was appointed appointed to the 9-justice court in 2022 by Republican Brian Kemp, incumbent justices in Georgia must also never lose or face serious challenges. The 3 other justices seeking new 6-year terms are unopposed. And I don't care what this guy talks about. I really don't. I would prefer that he makes it known his stance on things. So that way if you want to actually have him, running your court system. Like if it seems like if it's a bad idea having this person here, then get rid of them. All sense that you possibly can. I hate when I say bye thinking it was done. Feel like I have an egg on my face. Might as well. Feel like a shell. Don't you worry about it. No, don't you worry about it. It can be very confusing. That's why that's why it's not complete. The video is not complete because there's some more editing that I want to do in there, like making it very clear that it is just we're there for the coffee break. And that's it. Like that's all that I wanted to show, that we were there just for the coffee break. So just keep an eye. There'll be some. I may end up getting some work done on it today. We'll see. We'll see what my work looks like, because I've got idiots I'm dealing with today. Like really, really bad idiots. Like, so here we go. Georgia Appeals Court agrees to review ruling allowing Fani Willis to stay on Trump election case. So what does this mean? What does this mean? The Georgia Appeals Court on Wednesday agreed to review a lower court ruling allowing Fani Willis to continue to prosecute in the case that she brought against Donald Trump. Amazing how that works, huh? The move seems likely to delay the case and it is the second time in as many days that the former president has gotten a favorable ruling that could push any further trials beyond the November election, when he's expected to be the Republican nominee for president. Well, let's put it this way. Beyond the, why don't they their wording is really screwed up, because it should say the move seems likely to delay the case beyond the election, no matter who is elected. And then they can put in there that he is the expected nominee for the Republican Party. A day earlier, the judge in Florida classified documents case indefinitely postponed the trial dates. So that happened yesterday, before yesterday. Yeah. So they basically indefinitely postponed the trial date because of the bullshit that they pulled in there. They added in documents and files that they should not have done, which they did do, which really put a big cramp in the side of everyone, like really bad, in a bad way. Like it was not a good thing. It's not a good thing that they did. Not a good thing at all. So Trump and some other defendants in Georgia had tried to get Willis. Now, it wasn't just, it was mainly a different defendant tried to have him removed from the case because of because more than just the romantic relationship with prosecutor Nathan Wade, basically paying him to pay her, like benefiting, which is a big no-no. Yeah. Because it shows that she is, sucking on the corporate teat. Been mourning lately because I'm not thinking best right now. Decision making terrible one might do so. Oh, sorry to hear. Huh? Negative? I don't think so. So this kind of silliness is what's causing some of these crazy things to happen. There you go.
Dude, I was
It's-
having a bad morning until I saw you flash up the logo. Now I'm having a good morning.
Well, welcome, brother. Welcome.
Oh man. Oh, those storms last night were awful.
Yeah, we got
Absolutely.
them rolling through here. So how bad were they? I mean,
It
did
was
it affect you at all?
no, we had a lot of flooding. We didn't have any tornadoes in the area. I know Middle Tennessee got hit pretty hard, but
Yeah.
yeah. Unfortunately, I have a dog who's terrified of thunderstorms, so I was up all night. So
Oh,
that's fun.
dude. Yeah. We're able to give ours CBD treats. So
I've
if we know
tried that.
storm, it doesn't work on him.
It's a girl dog. We had
Ah.
actually rescued, and she has wait. She's so neurotic. We've started calling her Aunt Bethany, and so we've tried everything. We've tried copious amounts of Benadryl. We've tried medication from the doctor. We tried CBD. We tried a thunder vest. Nothing works with this dog.
Mine, she likes to get in the lowest place, the house, and well, him. He's
Yeah.
down here with me as I speak. He is sitting down here with me,
Yeah.
laying in a spot. So what I'm building is I'm building a box for him that he can crawl up inside,
Oh,
and
that's cool.
it's gonna be like a end table kind of thing. I'm
Yeah.
gonna put like a little bed in there, and so that way he can just curl up in there whenever the storms come. Something that he can access all the
See,
time.
well, you're talented like that, Shizzy.
Yeah, I have some talent. Some talent. My table is done though. Did I show
Oh,
you the pictures of that thing?
no.
Oh, dude. Who did I send those pictures to? I think I don't think I sent it to Diva. I might have sent it to Diva.
No, she would have showed me.
Okay. Here we go. Let me see here if I can embiggen this. Why now open it in browser? There we go. Wow, that's really large. All right. So let me see here. We'll just share this tab instead. So this is the table finished.
Oh, nice.
So this is the third iteration of the tabletop. It does have a hole in the center of it because that's where you would put your umbrella.
Right.
And the first iteration, I have the same base. I'll show you here in a second what it looks like from a different angle because this one doesn't do it justice. It's got a what do you call it? This is probably the closest that you'll see with the base on it. And open that in a browser. It always takes a little bit for it to load up. So the base of it is really what the important part is. So your screen image, there we go. So this is the base for it. All right.
Yeah.
The base has got the what do you call it? How do you do that? Oh, there we go. So the base has this post that runs all the way down the middle of it, holds it together. It's in a sort of like that farmhouse kind of look. And the top of it, this is all cypress. So just to help,
nice.
supposed to keep the bugs away.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And so what was happening is the first top that I did was it had the same frame around it. The wood was laid out the same way. The only problem was it wasn't sealed up good enough. And so rain caused all of the boards to peel up and it lasted maybe 3 months before the boards sort of peeled up. Rot got underneath it. I had to pull it all apart and just start from scratch. So I did the next one in 2x4s. So cut all the 2x4s down. I didn't quite get the spacing the best way that I wanted it. So my wife wanted to have it where she could see underneath. and she realized
Okay.
after like the first week of using it that whenever you set a glass on top of it, if you didn't set it right, it would sort of tip. When she
Oh,
wine glass,
whoops.
it would tip the wine glass over. So she was like, "Yeah, I don't like this." I was like, "All right, we'll go back to solid." So what I did is each one of these is an inlay inside of there, and each one of those inlays is a piece of what do you call it? A birch, maple. It's a
Yeah.
I made a cutting board. I made like a few cutting boards for different family members. I had all this leftover little strips of maple that had been cut off. Burled maple, thank you. And so I had enough left over that I could fill in all these little spots with it.
Yeah.
And that's what I did was I put those in there, sealed them up on the backside, poured epoxy over the top of it, sealed it up there, flipped it over, poured epoxy over the backside of it. And so it's epoxied all the way through because I was getting damn carpenter bees eating through the damn table.
Oh, I hate those things.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, they're not doing that again this year. So we met, luckily this was in the garage the whole time. I was doing all of this and getting keeping the carpenter bees away. So
Right.
yeah, that
Yeah.
was
So what are you using to weatherproof it?
epoxy.
Oh, just a straight up epoxy.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
use a table epoxy. Actually, this is this is this particular one I used a boat epoxy on. So
Right.
it's a two-part 50/50, epoxy, and multiple layers, and you're looking at 24 hours in between each time that you do one of these layers. And I've
Right.
got plastic laid out so it can capture all the drips and crap like that.
Right.
And
Right.
then to keep it from being shiny, after
Yeah.
I do my last sand on it, I come back with spar urethane and spray it with
Oh.
spar urethane. And what the spar urethane does is it leaves I can do it where it leaves a little bit of a texture coat to it, but it bonds
Yeah.
with the epoxy and it keeps it a little bit softer. So it's not as hard and brittle
Ah,
because the spar makes it a little bit softer. Not bad for a bass player. Yeah.
dude, that's cool.
Yeah. And so I did the top and the base has got epoxy on it also. Because on this, like any spot where I had a hole where the carpenter bees had dug into it, I just got a piece of oak dowel and drilled out everything that was wrong with it, and then stuck the dowel in there, and then cut it off with a little saw, and made it work.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
easily like a $1,500, $2,000 table.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It costs more than that to make.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, just just the material itself.
Yeah.
If I was to like source all of this out, you're probably looking at about 5 or 6 grand altogether. Because you're looking at and that we're talking about prices now. Like whenever I
Yeah.
first got this wood, it was before prices on lumber went up.
Jacked up. Yeah.
And it would probably been easy 2 or 3 grand. Just to do this, because the burled maple,
Yeah.
that's square foot, I think it's like $14 for linear foot, some crap like that, or board foot,
See,
whatever they call it.
see, that's my problem. I'm still trying to price supplies back 5 years ago.
Yep. You can't.
No,
It's
no,
just,
no, no, no.
yeah, I mean, like and then the epoxy that didn't cost too much, but it's also the amount of time that's put into it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like this, just the tabletop itself took me 1, 2, 3, 4 weekends to do.
Yeah.
That was like on Friday I would epoxy it, and then on Sunday I would epoxy it again because I had to wait 24 hours.
Right.
So what would happen is Friday I would epoxy it, and then it would sit pretty much all day Saturday, and then Saturday afternoon I would go back and sand it down and apply another coat of epoxy, and then I couldn't access my garage or anything the whole time, just like
Jeez.
nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
See, Shizzy, you're an artist with your wood.
yes, I use my wood to the best of my ability. Like, and I was showing the that particular
Uh-oh.
picture.
I'm in trouble.
You are. You're busted now.
Oh,
And
there's a piece of PVC pipe in this emergency lane this cop just ran down through. He just ran right over top of it.
boom, boom. So here, let me show you a couple of things. Now, in this picture, my wife, because she's smarter than me, she does all these kinds of things. So you'll see in the picture, I've
Dude, they're
got
always smarter than us.
all this stonework. That was last year that we did all this stonework. This year, here I'll just draw it. This year, this is what I did. Was that shed back there? The shed was built, but I've refinished it and I've put the cedar shake like I did on.
Yeah, I remember you doing that. Yeah.
And then it's got the little porch on it. Yeah, got the little fire pit over here. Got like her amaryllis like really took off. Like she is the gardening guru. I need to throw that damn thing away. I just noticed it sitting out there now. I hate that thing. It's this plastic like water barrel because we had on the shed out here, that water barrel used to sit right about there. So it would sit right there and then the gutter sort of ran into it. And then she would empty it out.
Yeah.
She's got you can't see it here because she's got like these are planters that sit on the porch, but on the other side of that is where her little garden beds are. So what she would do is she would run a hose out here and then she would water her plants. And then we had another water barrel that was sitting over here that she would just like stick her like fountain thing in and water plants. Well, whenever we had them come and do all of this stonework, we had them lay some new stone down on this pathway that goes all the way up here. And whenever before they laid down the stone, she wanted to have water run out to her shed. So there's an underground water line that runs all the way out to her shed. So now she doesn't have to use the thing.
Nice.
So yeah, now it looks like a 5-year-old drawing on shit. That's hilarious. I do that all the time.
See, kids, what you could do with all that YouTube money?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. And so this guy has an umbrella that comes up through. It looks like a weed joint or something like that. So there's an umbrella that I had out here that just sort of hangs out over this thing right here.
Yeah.
So what happened was I went upstairs to grab my coffee. And whenever I went up there, the sky's getting dark and this umbrella is like all opened up. And because I took out there's a spot underneath this that keeps it off the ground underneath the table. And it's just a post that I've put in there. And so the umbrella sits in it and then it locks in place. So like a heavy wind could come unless it's going to break the umbrella or strong enough to pick up the table. The umbrella would break first. So the umbrella doesn't get yanked out of it and slung across the yard. Well, that thing being open and not having anything to attach to it, all we need is a heavy wind. That thing would come ripping out of there. Who knows where? I mean, I've seen trampolines in our neighborhood get like chunked in other people's yards.
Oh,
yeah. So like I said, my wife has the eye for the flowers and stuff. I just build the shit.
I'm just here to do what she tells me to do.
That's all it is.
I have the same relationship, man. I'm just here to do what Diva tells me to do.
And she does it so well.
She does.
she
does it so well.
She's like, look, I don't ask much. I just ask you to do this.
My favorite expression is I am here to serve.
Yes. What my uncle, one thing he said, he goes, well, I wear the pants in the family. She just tells me which ones I'm going to wear.
Exactly.
I was like, ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I am merely the figurehead. I do not make the decisions.
Nope.
I'm the face of the company. That's about it.
Yeah. I do make quite a bit of the decisions here. Like it's a weird dynamic because her being an attorney, she's constantly having to make decisions. Plus she runs her own business. So she's constantly having to make decisions.
Dude, that's
And
rough. Yeah.
so and I don't come up to her and say, "What do you want for dinner?" You know?
Right.
Now, if there's something she's in the mood for, she'll let me know. But other than that, it's just feed me, make me happy. That's
It's
that's
like
how she is. Just like, I don't care what it is, because
Exactly.
she knows that I cook really good meals, so she enjoys that.
Very nice.
Oh,
I know you used to display your meals, and I'm like, damn it, I'm going down to Georgia.
is she coming down to Georgia?
No. I'm saying that every time that I've seen you post meals in like Discord or something, I'm the one that's like, I'm going to Georgia
Oh
to
yeah.
Shizzy's house to eat.
Yeah. Oh man, see, I've got all kinds of pictures of food and stuff like that. Like I've oh, that reminds me, I've got to do my brisket chili this weekend.
Oh, very nice.
Oh yeah, and it's in it. I brew it in one of those big big 5 quart or whatever,
Yes.
the big container, and that's only, like, if I did the full recipe, that's only like half of it.
Oh,
Like what
jeez. That's a
like
lot.
one time I forgot how much how much it made, that I had to borrow the neighbors, um and I gave them like, I gave them half of it, because I was just
Yeah.
like, I had because there's so much beans and tomatoes and all kinds of crap in there. And
Right.
the cool part is I started using my brisket that I smoked. I set aside 2 pounds of brisket for it. And then
Nice.
what I do is because that's set aside, I can freeze it, whatever I want to do with it. It doesn't matter. It only takes 4 hours to make the chili itself. It's the cooking of the meat that takes so long.
Yes.
So
Oh no.
once if
I started this year because we got about a whole deer in the freezer. I had the processor did some deer sausage, so I started using that for chili. Oh my god, it's so good.
yeah, Shizzy got Discord. I'm on Discord. I have a Discord channel, but I haven't opened it up because I don't want to run it. That makes sense. You
Yes,
know,
absolutely, absolutely.
I mean, as much as I would have the Discord, I would feel obligated to, like, run it and make sure it's run well. And I don't trust anybody. I mean, my trust is just like
Yeah,
really
yeah.
hard.
That's why I never opened the Discord because I'm like, no.
Yeah, I would spend too much time in the Discord is what would happen.
Yeah,
Mm.
I spent enough time on here.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, think about this. What you see on YouTube, that's the amount of time that I spend on YouTube whenever I'm on. It's
Right.
very rare that I watch anybody or engage in their chat. And it's not because I'm not interested in, I just don't have time.
It's not because I don't love you. It's that I have a real life.
It's so weird because, like, I'll listen to like Baker, if he's got a trial stream on, like,
Yeah.
I'll listen to it while I'm working. I'll just have it in the background. And sometimes I'll pull up other stuff that just, it'll be completely random. Sometimes it's for news, whatever. But
Right.
find it,
Dude,
like,
it's so funny because I tell myself, why do I watch trials? Because for the most part, they're so boring. And then I get pulled into one, like I've been watching the Karen Reed trial all week.
no, I
Like, what
know.
is wrong with me?
Yeah. Yeah, I did the same thing with whenever Ricada was streaming the Rittenhouse trial. That was because
See,
I had
see, I
seen that.
never got in on Rittenhouse. I
Oh,
came in when everybody, including expert, was doing Johnny Depp. I mean, I
ah,
knew about the Rittenhouse trial. I knew everything that went on, but I didn't really get into it and watch it. But when the Johnny Depp thing came on, I was like, oh, I'm paying attention to this.
oh yeah. Yeah, that was something that I paid attention to also. But it was during Rittenhouse that I started like realizing that people did like live streams and crap like that. I
Right.
mean, I just thought YouTube was like a bunch of people
Videos.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, popping zits and crap like that. I just don't care.
Dude, the only thing I used YouTube for was to learn how to fix stuff. I'd be like, okay, I need to fix this. I'm sure there's a video on YouTube, and I would pull that up, and that was about it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I could see that. I mean, there would be times because whenever I worked at a big box store before I went to go work for Honda, I would sit there and go, "Oh Jesus Christ, how do you reset the TPMS sensor on a damn 2000 whatever GMC? What the hell is this thing? Oh, okay." And then you're just like, "All right, so this is how you do it." And so I was like, "All right." And I would figure out how to reset like just the most random stuff because you're working in a damn shop and they don't give you this information. The only place you're gonna find is at like Ford or Chevy. You know, like like
or you
geez,
get the old Haynes manual or something.
no, they don't even show them in the Haynes manual. And
seriously?
Yeah, because okay, so like your TPMS sensor is your tire pressure sensor. All right. So if you replace one on certain GMC models, what you have to do is you have to lock the car and then you have to turn the key and press the lock button and you have to press it like 4 times consecutively. And then what it does is it arms the system and then you go by with your little scanner and you actually set all of them to go off. It's so weird. It's just this random, yeah, because you've got a tool that resets the TPMS sensor.
Well, it was like I used to have an old Chevy Impala, and in order to reset the oil on that thing, you had to turn it on, but not turn the engine on. You had to press the gas pedal like 4 billion times, then turn the car on,
10
then
times,
turn it off. It's the craziest damn thing in the world. I'm like, why can't I just push a button?
Like on a Honda,
right.
Well, like all, right there.
Like all the cars are now, because it was like I think it was like an 01 Impala, so it didn't have a lot of the fancy electronics on it. And I'm like, of course, I drove that damn thing forever. It was a great car, but
so Kaiser, you're gonna have to, if you want me to, I'm gonna use your current logo that you have because you sent me a copy of it. I'm gonna use your current logo and I'm gonna create something for you. But just let me know, or else I'm gonna pull up that Kaiser eating a hot dog, that Kaiser pineapple eating a hot dog is what I'm gonna do. Or you can send me something fresh and new. So this is what I did for expert this morning, just so you can see. So this is what I did for the expert here. Boom.
Oh, that's cool.
So it just rolls right in. Boom. And that's wicked right there.
Yeah, it is.
But it started out him giving me this one, and it got so screwy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not bad.
Plus, AI can't spell.
Well, it doesn't have to spell. It just needs to keep the letters straight because you're not asking it to spell.
That's true.
Yeah. And then I got one for the for Welsh lady, did one for her. But yeah, I need to get one for I want to do the Kaiser pineapple one and make sure that it gets taken care of. Like
nice.
Last night, that's all I was doing was working in this program. That was it. Just working in this program, just creating it. Yeah.
I think you ought to find a good reggae song for the Kaiser pineapple logo.
I could. I actually do have a good reggae song. I was thinking more of the rock steady stuff.
Yeah,
it's still reggae, but it's just a little more upbeat. It's got that
yes.
Whereas you've got the reggae, it's like but you get that rock steady. It's got that more of a punk rock kind of feel
Right.
to it. So it's like,
Right.
yeah. So it's like fast polka, but reggae style. Be right back. Gotta find new sandals. Okay. That's so random. I love it. I love it. I love Discord. If it wasn't for Discord, I wouldn't have met some great people. In fact, it's how I found out about Shizzy. Oh, we're busy. Oh,
Nice.
also, I met her too through. Yep. And it is. I wish that I had time to do Discord like properly. I know that Kaiser has Discord, Expert has Discord, but Expert has like the best mods like that you could ever possibly have. Like just Texas Gin, Miami Spice, White Rabbit, just
Yep.
like they just take control of it and they handle all the shenanigans. Like,
And look, that was through how Expert was able to find great mods was through trial and error. Because believe me, you get the wrong mods in there, they will screw you up, man.
Yep. Oh, in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. And you won't even realize it. You won't even realize it until it's too late.
Like, why did I give this person power?
Yeah. No, it's not uncommon for especially new in this space. You don't really know, and it is trial and error. I think watching Expert make all the mistakes helped me out.
Oh, it's been, dude. I'll tell you what, it's been a ride. It's been an absolute ride.
And as disoriented as he seems most of the time, like he's got those
Shizzy,
snippets.
He's disoriented all the time.
Well, that's what I mean.
He's that way. What you see on the camera is what he is in real life.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But you have to pay attention because he squirrels out on you so much.
Oh, yeah.
So in between all of the little squirreling out, you pick up the little tidbits of advice that is scattered amongst there. But because he's squirreling out so much, you have to really pay attention to what he's saying, not what he's doing.
Right.
It's weird. It's a weird dynamic. Because Expert can be completely ticked off and you don't know he's ticked off.
Yeah, if you don't know him, you can't tell.
Right. Exactly. Like, you've seen it. You're just
yeah, dude.
Oh,
totally.
He's mad right now.
Like, these people don't know. Yeah.
They have no idea. It's just because you know him. Just because you know him.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say see long farewell to everybody. And send you all over to go hang out with Mo because she's got her show starting up. I will be doing a stream tonight, more than likely with Mo. Yeah, I should be. We'll see. I think we did Edgecombe on Tuesday. Monday I did What the Hell's Edgecombe. Yeah, I may just do some more of the crazy people doing stupid things because
those are always fun.
Like the soft sit videos, they just kill me. I've got a whole bunch of them that I'm going to play too. So that's sort of the plan. Have a little bit of fun with it. Yeah, love it. Everybody have a wonderful day. Make sure that you hug your neighbor and don't love on them because that might piss off your husband or significant other, unless your neighbor is your significant other. And in that case, go for it and have a good day. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Now I gotta call somebody to come get me because my car turned into a spaceship and I don't know how to fly it. I'm not an astronaut.